When we think of McDonald's, the Golden Arches, greasy Big Macs, and Happy Meal toys come to mind. But what about video games? Yes, there was a time when the most famous fast food chain ventured into the world of handheld gaming. Exclusively releasing in Japan as a promotional tie-in, McDonald's Monogatari? Hanobo Tenshu Ikusai game offers a unique blend of fast food management and gaming, serving as a strange yet curious snapshot of a time when even global brands like McDonald's dabbled in the niche handheld gaming market of the region. As we drive through the past, let's park for a moment in 2001, the bustling epoch of the Game Boy Color and a time when the gaming landscape was undergoing rapid transformation. We're talking about absolute bangers such as Final Fantasy X, Grand Theft Auto 3, and even Super Smash Bros. Melee. It was during this vibrant era that McDonald's decided to cook up and exclusively serve this tie-in game to Japanese customers. Released by Bandai, this bizarre and unique title offered players a chance to manage their very own McDonald's restaurant. From flipping the burgers, spilling drinks all over the place, because you literally don't understand a word of what was being ordered, to doing a fast-paced cashier minigame that made me question my sanity and mental math skills. This game offered a surprising amount of minigame variety. Brand collaborations in the gaming world aren't exactly a new thing at this point, especially from like the Cheetos video game to the strange Domino's pizza mascot tie-in game. Brands have always attached themselves to quirky little titles like this in the past. This game, however, is a testament and visual representation of the strange crossover the fast food chains had in the video game industry. While McDonald's Monogatari may not have reached the legendary status of Mario or Zelda, it left behind a tiny and intriguing niche in the video game industry. I can't even lie to you about this one. Considering this game had only a Japanese release, being able to translate any of this game at all was a major pain, and led to some ridiculous moments. Unfortunately, this game has never gotten any sort of official or unofficial translation even, as of writing and producing this video, so I kind of had slim pickings with how I wanted to be able to understand what was happening. I decided, in my infinite genius, that the Google Translate app would be perfect for this, as I could take pictures of lines of dialogue to understand what was happening. I think that this worked about as well as how prominent fast food games are known in modern gaming. Not at all. Please. Yeah, it's actually letting me copy the text. Crazy. I want both lines of text, please. Yes, both yeah, there we go. No, both. Oh my god. Yes, that. What's it saying? It's showing me pictures of statues. Translate it, please. What's it say? Oh my god, it's literally taking me to a different website. Getting translation? Oh, hello. I am former. Okay. Me too, buddy. Me too. Well, except for that strange dating sim game a few years ago where your goal is to fuck Colonel Sanders. Good times. No, understanding the fundamentals of the way this game is played were hit or miss. Considering I couldn't understand a lot of what was being said, pretty much anything, other than the fact that researching the game for quite a bit informed me that the game was set in the bustling world of Happy Town, I wouldn't say I had a good or bad time playing this game, but I definitely had an experience. The worst game, by far in my opinion, was the drink serving game, and that's mostly because I couldn't understand what the people were ordering, and I had to choose between different sized drinks and different sodas. I think I had the most fun with the burger flipping game, however, where I had to build the cheeseburgers ordered by customers, but it just felt like something to do to pass the time in the restaurant. The cashier game was hit or miss with me also, mostly because it was really weird and had a very strange input delay, and it caused me to hit the wrong numbers at least a dozen times, which was also a bit tedious for me. The game actually takes place in a day-to-day format, almost like Animal Crossing, with a calendar system with birthdays for every employee and things of that nature, which I honestly think is pretty cool considering we're talking about a McDonald's video game. As we reach the end of our short and bizarre journey through McDonald's Monogatari, it's hard not to feel an odd sense of nostalgia for a game I've never even seen or played before. It beckoned back times where strange little games like this were created, but had their own bit of charm to them. Throughout gaming history, brands such as McDonald's have flirted with the video game industry, attempting to merge the world of their marketing with interactive entertainment. Some were fleeting experiments, others were quirky fan favorites, but all represent a fascinating and strangely familiar blend of commerce and creativity. As we wrap up this episode, let's tip our hats, or our fry baskets, to the weird and wonderful world of vintage gaming. Whether you're a die-hard gamer or someone that just enjoys a McFlurry now and then, McDonald's Monogatari offers a rather unique experience. And remember, next time you're driving through a McDonald's drive-thru at 2 o'clock in the morning, there's a whole game's worth of 8-bit adventures happening right behind those windows. If you enjoyed this episode of Vintage Voyage, be sure to hit that like button and consider leaving a comment, it helps a lot. I know this episode was super short, but I really couldn't make a longer video about a game that I couldn't even translate properly into a huge documentary-style video. As this series progresses, it is a learning process for both you and me, as I learn how to navigate what I want the series to even become. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to see what game I cover next Friday on Vintage Voyage. See you then.